Hello everyone, in this video you'll see how you can use the SDK Magic Tool to prepare and export the EPS activity codes. This will be the video number 12 in this group of videos, and we will use the SQLite database. You can also use Oracle database or SQL Server when you select any of them. From the dictionary, select EPS activity codes and import the current EPS activity codes in this database. As you see, we have no EPS activity codes in this database. When we go to Primavera to check these results, from Enterprise open activity codes, and for the EPS, as you see, we have no activity code types or values in this database. Let us start to prepare some of these EPS activity codes and export them to Primavera. As you know, the EPS activity codes that can be used only with the projects under this EPS. Let us import some of the activity codes if we have prepared these activity codes to use them with EPS items. Copy, and when you prepare these EPS activity codes from scratch, you will keep the same results, the same rules. You will start with the code type with its maximum length, and then the values under this code type will come in the next rows, and then leave one row blank and start with the next code type with its of all values, and so on. In the EPS activity codes, you must select the EPS that you will use with this code type and its values. When you select the EPS activity codes, you will find a drop list with all of the EPS in the database, and you can select any of these EPS. Just select the cell in this column, and then insert the value you would like to use with this code type. For example, let us select this, and for this code type we will use this EPS, and for this code type we will use this, and so on. All of the EPS values you will find in this drop list. Now we are ready to export these values to Primavera by using this option. Now we have these values in Primavera. Let us import them. Okay, and these numbers have been set by the SDK Magic Tool in this database. Let us go to Primavera, and then first refresh data, and then activity codes for the EPS. As you see, we have these 4 code types, as you see, and these are the EPS that we have exported from Excel. You can modify these code types and code values. You can increase the values, you can add any other values, or you can modify their names and so on, and export this again to Primavera. To delete any of these code types, you need only to change this in to Y, and this code type will be removed with all of its values. When you would like to remove only or delete only some of these values, you can change their N to 1. For example, let us remove this value with all of its values, and here we keep 1 and we remove 1, In order to learn how you can use the SDK Magic Tool, let us export these new updates. You will get a warning message to keep review your selection. Let us remove. Okay. Now let us import again these new updates. As you see, we have now only one code value under this code type, and the other code type has been removed with all of its values. This was how you can use the SDK Magic Tool to prepare and export the EPS activity codes from Excel to Primavera. Thank you and goodbye.